Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Today. You are live with me, Rajesh Gupta. The toss has just taken place at Headingley for the third test match between England and India. And guess what? Virat Kohli has won the toss and he decided that India will bat first at Headingley. Of course, India were put into bat at Lords, and we all know what happened from there. From there on, about 10 days back, an emphatic, historic victory for India at Lords. But it's now moved. The action has now moved over to the third Test match at Headingley. So this is how the series stands, right? The first Test match at Trent Bridge was drawn. The last day was washed out. India needed 150 odd runs to win that Test match, but the final day was washed out. It ended in a draw. The Lord's Test match, England just crumbled under pressure and the relentless pace of the Indian bowlers. That was just one formidable performance there with the bat first from Chiteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane setting up the second innings, and then that partnership between Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami. Of course, runs from KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma in the first innings as well. A complete all-round performance for India at Lords. Now it's over to Headingley for the third test match where India have won the toss and decided to bat first. India are going unchanged. There was some word that R. Ashwin might play, but Virat Kohli did say the thought crossed his mind, but he said the pressure of an extra seamer in English conditions dictated the fact that there would be no changes in this Indian team for the playing for the third Test match. And in a way, he's right. Why mend something that's not broken? This team has done phenomenally well. They did so well at Lords. They did well at Trent Bridge. And Virat Kohli also felt that Ravindra Jadeja will have a lot more to do with the ball than he did in the previous two Test matches at Trent Bridge and at Lords. After obviously the Pacers did everything there, everything around those two Test matches revolved around the Pacers. But Virat Kohli feels Ravindra Jadeja will have a lot more to do with the ball in this test match at Headingley, that he feels that the pitcher will offer a lot more to Ravindra Jadeja. As for England, they have made two changes, as was expected. David Malan comes in for Tom Sibley, and of course Craig Overton there in place of Mark Wood, who was injured in that during that second test match. So here's the playing 11. Then I'll go with India first. India are unchanged, remember. KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, the openers in brilliant form. Chiteshwar Pujara at number 3, Virat Kohli. Number 4, Ajinkya Rahane, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja. That's at number 7. And then the four pacers, Mohammad Shami, Ishant Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, and Mohammad Siraj. What a formidable bowling lineup that has been for India, right? Jadeja, Shami, Ishant, Bumrah, and Siraj. And for England, then the two changes: Rory Burns and Haseem Hamid. The two openers, Malan coming in at number 3, Joe Root at 4, Johnny Bairstow, Josh Butler, the wicketkeeper, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Ollie Robinson, Craig Overton, and James Anderson. So much will hinge on James Anderson there with the ball as well. He was in good form at Lords. He's just such a legend, and he probably will be fired up from everything that happened at Lords. And the Indian team was pretty fired up, especially on the final day at Lords. A lot happened. There was plenty of words exchanged, and at the end of the day, it was just high quality Test cricket, punctuated with a lot of drama. It's always good to see some excitement and thrill on the pitch there. So that's the update then from Headingley. India have won the toss and they decided to bat first. So this is what Virat Kohli had to say. He said the pitch looks firm, there's some grass on it, and he expects runs on the board. And he says obviously runs will be crucial. India have gone in with an unchanged playing 11, which means no Ravichandran Ashwin, and two changes for England, who have gotten David Malan for Tom Sibley and Craig Overton for Mark Wood. Of course, you would have thought Shakib Mahmood would have replaced Wood, but again, Joe Root was also dictated by conditions. So that's that then. The five-match test series, the third test match of the five-match series here. The series stands with India leading 1-0. Can they make it 2-0 at Headingley? There'll be an exciting week ahead, right? Of course, there will be some focus around Cheteshwar Pujara. He did get some runs in the second innings, and make no mistake, that partnership with Ajinkya Rahane was extremely crucial. But again, question marks around his strike rate. Um, uh, Brian Lara himself said that Cheteshwar Pujara needs to up the ante a little bit, and Virat Kohli, he's due for a big one. He was asked about his own batting form at the toss, and he said as long as he's making impactful performances, as long as he is contributing to the team's cause, he's fine, he's happy. But again, Virat Kohli, such a high quality batsman, he wouldn't want to stay away from too many runs for very long. And this Headingley pitch has runs in it for the taking. So should be a very exciting afternoon ahead. Very exciting morning, of course, in given England timings. Of course, that's what we are looking at. Play about to start in exactly 20 minutes from now, with India having won the toss and deciding to bat first. No changes for India, two changes for England. We'll see how that works out. And of course, Boria Mujumdar will join you at lunch at 5:30 p.m. India Standard Time, and I'll come back to you with all the action that stumps from day one of the Headingley Test between England and India. Thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe to the channel. Stay safe. See you soon.